Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel B. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, baby. Okay, so let me just tell you guys, the last video, thank you guys so much for showing so much love and just being so gentle. We're in great spirits today. And today I'm gonna talk to you about why I believe that sales is one of the top professions that women can be a part of. You've been thinking about a career in sales. I put in the link what school I attended, which was Course Careers. Now, if you don't know anything about Course Careers, they're kind of like a fast track kind of company. And let me just tell you something. I have since doubled my salary working in the insurance field since I've moved to a sales career in cybersecurity. And y'all, when I tell you I haven't looked back, I've been in Minnesota. If you don't know the story, I've been in Minnesota, moved here from Miami for 9 months. And the tech company that I work for, I am in sales as an SDR. And when I tell you, I absolutely love it. If that sounds like something you'll be interested in, just keep on watching. The sun just came out of nowhere. My goodness. So I have a few reasons why I believe that women should be in sales and actually why women do so well in sales, okay? So first things first, why I believe women do so well in sales is because women are natural born problem solvers, right? I mean, need I say more? Women are great at ascertaining like customers' needs and their wants and really coming up with a solution as to how they can fix their issue, right? You think about it, like women are usually the ones in relationships where if there is an issue, if there is a problem, most of the time the person who is going to talk it out or try to find some type of solution or want to sit down and find some type of common ground is usually going to be the lady. Even in our feminine, we are still trying to solve issues, whether that be with our children, whether that be with situations with our family. We're always in this space of fixing things. So these are natural habits that we already have. So when we pair that with like sales methodologies and sales skills that we learn, those soft skills are already there. And I'm going to be the very first one to tell you because I've been in sales all of about 10 years, right? When I worked in retail sales and then I went to like retail management and now I'm in like tech sales. Let me just tell you something. The soft skills is going to be like 70%. Yes, I said it. Having soft skills is going to be 70% of getting your clients to your company and being able to connect with them. You have those soft skills, honey, you're 70% in. The other 30% has to do with being able to handle objections and being able to speak to your product. Can I just tell you, if you're a lady, you already got these skills. You were born with it. God gave it to you. You need to use it and make a bunch of money, okay? All right, and the second reason that I believe that women do exceptionally well in sales is because we have a much different approach. Kind of like what I talked about in point number one. We have this approach of connecting and influencing, right? So we are influencing even when we don't want to. We influence the people in our lives. We influence our coworkers on an everyday basis and we don't even know it, right? And not only that, we are great with connecting. Most of the time, women are the ones who bring that connecting energy, right? Whether it's with your friends or with your mother, women just ultimately know how to connect with one another. And this is so important in sales because as I mentioned in the first point, being able to connect with your prospects and people who are interested in your company is gonna be a really big deal. I had a prospect that I was talking to on LinkedIn. So this is one of the platforms that you'll use when it comes to building your book of business when you are working in tech sales. I was talking to a young man who I think he is in India or Israel, one of those. Before I even pitched to him, I was like connecting with him. Like I was asking him about his role, the role that he plays at work. He made a few posts on LinkedIn. I liked them, left some comments, and I really really know how to connect, because this is why I have friends. This is why I've had relationships in the past, is because I connect with people and I connect with them with where they are. I'm not quick to try and sell and throw. And a lot of times the male approach in selling is to do it fast, to get it fast, to get it close, to get it done. And with women, we are a little more slow than that in our approach. We're okay with taking our time to build that trust factor. And I think that's what makes women stand out in sales. I was just reading an article a few days ago, and it said that 65.8% of women excel as opposed to their male sales workers. That's a lot. That's more than half. So you're telling me basically almost 66% of women in sales outperform men, and it's because of these skills and these things that we were born with. That, I mean, you can try your best to copy and get the recipe, but it ain't gonna taste the same, if you know what I'm talking about. So this is why I think women do exceptionally well. I mean, look at us. Like, we are presentable, we're beautiful, so we're easy on the eye. And then not only that, we sound extremely pleasant and very warm on the phone, right? Sometimes cold calling can be exactly what it sounds like. It's very, very cold. But having a nice, warm and friendly voice on the other end almost puts you at ease, right? You ever been in a store, or you ever was deciding on whether you're going to purchase something that may cost you a lot of money, and the salesperson, the warmness and the friendliness of them actually is the driving factor, because it made you feel like you were in good hands. And that's the beauty about being a woman in sales, and I just absolutely love it. And yeah, so I think that's exactly why we do so well. And the third reason why I believe women do exceptionally well in sales is because women bring about a fresh perspective, right? If you have a very male-centric, a male-dominant kind of sales team or sales company, you really don't get a whole lot of fresh perspective and fresh ideas and new creativity, right? And women bring those things. Like, we're very dynamic. We balance a lot of things on a daily basis. So being able to balance at work is probably going to be a piece of cake. The fresh perspective can be a absolute game changer when it comes to solving clients' issues and just bringing on new clients. We're okay with being creative and thinking outside of the box, right? Sometimes men, their perspective could be very linear, and women, we're balancing all different sides because we have to do that with our families, with our kids, with everything in our lives. So just bringing that dynamic to work is really, really helpful in helping not only your teammate and your company see a different and fresh perspective, but also your prospects that you're reaching out to. They probably worked with this company in the past, and now that you have a woman on the team, the woman may have given them a different way of looking at this business need in order to run their company more efficiently. So having women on the team. And the last but not least, I really believe deep down inside that, from my own experience, women do exceptionally well in sales because of the lack of gender diversity in sales. Okay, so let me kind of explain that a little bit. When you know that all eyes are on you, like, it's one thing to think that all eyes are on you. It's another thing to really know that all eyes are on you. You're in a male-dominated kind of industry, and it's only like a handful, maybe a half of a handful of women there. You know, you kind of stick out. So what it does is, ultimately, it can do one or two things. It could be the cause of your rise, or it could be the cause of your demise, right? But most of the time, it's the cause of your rise, because everyone is looking at you, and you're different, and you stick out like a sore thumb. So it makes you want to rise to the occasion, right? In a good way. There's been plenty of times where I knew I was going to be on a meeting, and I knew I was going to be asked something. And y'all, I'm not only prepared, but I double, triple prepared to make sure I'm able to answer any questions that I may have that may come up for me on a video conference, in a meeting, I'm always double and triple checking myself. And that can really cause for you to do a lot more research, to utilize your resources way more than your male counterparts do, right? Sometimes you may have your team members who just show up to work, and then women, because we know that we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, job included, we are okay with diving a little bit deeper to make sure we fully understand what it is that our job is entailing and what it is that people are wanting from us, right? So it really causes you to sharpen and fine tune those skills that you already have so that you can damn near be an expert in your field. So I absolutely, that is my most favorite thing that has happened to me being in sales for 10 years, but also being a part of a tech industry in sales for the last 9 years. It has been extremely helpful. I have changed so much. I was just talking to a friend who I had not talked to in months today, and I was like, girl, the last 9 months, I am a brand new person. And it's because I trust myself a lot more. I know that I'm on top of my game because I know I have to be on top of my game. Anybody who want to come for me at work, prayers to them, because I have not only studied, but I've double studied and I've triple studied and I've double checked and I've triple checked myself. So I'm always on ready. It really does something for you in a good way. It causes you to really want to be an expert in your field. And I think that that is a recipe for, first of all, a lot of coin. When you become an expert in any field, in any industry, that's a lot more coin, baby. And I'm going to be the first one to let you know that that's a real thing. But not only that, it also sharpens you in other areas in your life. Because I've done so well at work and I have disciplined myself so much at work and have studied and really became one with the job and what I'm doing, I'm starting to trust myself in other areas of my life. And it's just spills over. And I'm just so grateful to God that I've been able to do this. And I'm telling you right now, if you have been considering a career in sales, this is the video that you need to watch. And Course Careers is actually the school that you need to go to. You can do that school in as little as 4 weeks, or you can take as long as 4 months. If you guys don't know, dead smack in the middle of me doing my coursework, I was applying for jobs. By the time I was kind of halfway done with the schooling, I had a job offer. So I'm telling you, if you want to change the trajectory of your life, if you want to make some real money, I just had, for the month of August, I had a commission check, and my commission check was about $5,000. So if you want to make some serious moolah, some serious dinero, sales, even if you're not in tech sales, sales is going to be your best bet. It is high paying. And let me tell you something, all eyes are on women in tech sales. Let me just tell you, I was watching a video the other day with Kayla B. If you don't know who Kayla B is, she is like the it girl when it comes to tech sales. And she's been doing it for about 8 years. And I think Kayla said that she makes about $300,000 a year. I'm gonna let that sink in. And Kayla isn't even 30 years old, I don't believe yet. Not yet. So let that sink in. So like I said, if you are thinking about a career in sales, Course Careers is going to be the best school that you can go to. It's going to get you this is the fast track to being in tech sales. And they're going to really sharpen up your skills, and they're going to help you look for a job. And it's going to be great. I've been in tech sales for 9 months, and I have no reason to revert back to any other career. So I'm so happy, I'm so excited, and I hope this video answered some questions for you. If you have any more questions for me regarding tech sales and what it is that I do, don't forget to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my link too for Course Careers if you are considering. You get $50 off. So the school goes from $500 to $450, and it also gives you a payment plan. But if you can go ahead and just do that one time $450, girl, honey, kudos, because I think that's what I did. I did it just all in one, just like that. So it's better that way, so you don't have to worry about it, so that you can stay focused and do your coursework and start applying for your job. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you next Sunday, And until then, bye.